So, you know how some areas in your home become neglected? There is a disaster everywhere. Things are just pretty much thrown around and need to be gone through, decluttered, and organized. Well, this video has lots of motivation to declutter and organize. I did this in preparation for 2023. But this is perfect for the new year, and you can start and get your house decluttered and organized for the new year. It has tons of motivation from craft items, including Cricut items, to organization. It has a filing cabinet organization, jewelry motivation, multiple small closets that I tackle to declutter and organize with tons of tips and ideas to get started with these projects to declutter and organize. I can understand that it can be really overwhelming to just get started. So in this video of a marathon, I really do share my honest opinion and ways to get you started to your journey to declutter and organize. I also tackle areas in my home that are smaller spaces. So with those small spaces that I do have in my home, I do try to have multiple uses for them. So you'll see all of that satisfying before and afters all throughout this video, hopefully to get you motivated to get started on some projects that you have been neglecting. It is time. It's here. And I also have some linen closet organization and decluttering, gift bag organization. You know how you have a bin of gift bags and all the birthday items? Well, I have some ideas for you. Hopefully you can take those and run with them. Get some ideas for yourself. I was really intentional when organizing this declutter and organize video for 2023, and I wanted to have a compilation of the best videos that I recently did and I'm so proud of. And you guys, I can't wait for you to get started on your own journey as well. My name is Carla if you're new here, and I would love to have you stick around for future videos. I do lots of cleaning and organizing videos. We are a family of 6. Just a little bit about me and my channel, but we're gonna go ahead and get started with this video. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did creating all of this content.
We can always stay a little longer. We don't have a plan. Just let me live a
So here's my front door entryway, right? And you walk in, laundry room to the left, and then we have this closet in here, which I've got into this closet and, you know, I've really gone through this with you guys. Right now, it's looking a little cray-cray. It's not too bad. Sometimes this is all full, but we have like a little bit of overflow going on over here. And these are all bags. It looks worse than what it is. And then we just went through these sweaters. Okay, so what I'm focusing on right now is this side. So this side has a diapers, jacket that does not belong there. But we put all of our jackets here. We have our printer here. And yeah, my plan is to put the filing cabinet back in the house because we need it so often. It's in our storage right now, so I need to bring it back in the house. And then I'm gonna put my Cricut, because I don't have a spot for all my Cricut items, and I have a bin of just Cricut items, and I have a organizer I bought for my Cricut items. So we're gonna put the filing cabinet in here, and then the Cricut organizer on the other side, and kind of make it like my Cricut station and then the filing cabinet. So I have high hopes. So yeah, let's get this organized.
Just let me live a little younger than I really am.
Wanted to take a quick minute. Thank you so much for being here and clicking on today's video. If you're new, my name is Carla. We are a family of 6 living in California. We are a military family and we do live on military housing as well. So, you know, quarters are a little tight and a little small, but we definitely try to make things work. And, you know, decluttering and organizing are very important when you have a small space to work with. All right, so I have this, and this is kind of going to be my my Cricut station. This is the bin. It was actually sitting right on top of the filing cabinet, so I thought, okay, let's tackle this first, and we'll tackle the filing cabinet next. So we have a quick intermission for this couch. Wanted to share it with you guys. I did a whole living room makeover. If you want to check it out, there was a bunch of things that we did in the living room, but they are offering a 10% off the website 25 Home Furniture. If you're interested, they have a great quality couches, and this is the one that we got. It was, I'll put the name of it right here, but as you see, it's very cozy and it fits our family perfectly. They have different sizes as well. They have one smaller and then bigger, but we've been loving it. It's a great cozy couch. But if you have been thinking about this couch, definitely check out their website and take advantage of the 10% discount, because they were offering a 5% but increased it to 10%. So that's pretty awesome, and I just love how it looks in our bedroom. They have a gray one as well, but it looks so good in here. I'll leave that video linked down below so you can check it out. There was a lot of changes as well, but it just looks so well and overall comfy. Thank you so much to 25 Home for gifting this to us, and we have been really loving it. Like I said, I'll have their website linked down below so you can check it out. I'm really terrible at putting things together, so not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated. Living in bubbles. Too late. They say I'm always too late, but I'm just spending my time doing what I feel like. And if you're down for it, yeah, I could take you in. But if you're not a fighter, I can't promise anything. If everyone I did it. So going back to the small spaces that I had mentioned earlier, I have really, something just clicked in my head when I was watching Michelle O'Malley's videos, and I thought she hit it on the nail. So she talked about how decluttering and organizing have become more of a routine. And when I come on here and do my declutter videos in series, I'm like, oh great, this girl is decluttering again. Like, does she not get rid of stuff, and like, do things come back? Well, it's just a cycle. It's just like cleaning, and decluttering and organizing has become a routine of mine, and I feel like it should be a routine for so many of us, because things just accumulate. That is life. That is how it usually happens. But decluttering and organizing, I really honestly feel like they are and should be routines. So I wanted to just quickly touch on that because I thought that was really important, and she nailed it when she said that, and it clicked in my head, and I said, yes. That's why I continue to do these declutter and organizing routines. We're just trying to make our homes function better, run more efficiently, and things need to be moved around, and life happens. Like, we get sick, things get neglected big time, or you focus on other parts of your home or other parts of your life. You know, there's busy seasons, slower seasons, and then you got holiday seasons. So this is like a little preparation for the winter time, just getting my home. It feels so chaotic. I might even make a little series out of this winter time, declutter and organize, because I have so many areas in my home that have just been neglected and really need some serious focus on. Not just the everyday mundane cleaning and organizing. I'm talking like these areas, very specific areas that have needed some attention. Like I said, very neglected, but happy to be doing this finally. And I hope that decluttering and organizing can be part of your routine. And that's what I want to kind of bring up in this video and like teach, I guess, or educate, that I really see it as a routine, and we should be doing this, or encouraging you guys to do this as well, so we can keep on top of all of our stuff, because it's just never ending, right? It's just never ending. There's always something we can do to improve, and having a routine to declutter and organize, I feel like that was just perfect. So thank you, Michelle O'Malley, for bringing it up, and just, it really clicked in my head. Okay, and so doing some explanation here, I had a lot of Cricut items. They were in the bin in the storage. I had to look up on Amazon what this actually looked like, because I got this for my Cricut vinyl, and I've had this for a while, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes you have busy seasons and you can't really focus in on a specific organizing project. So it felt really nice to finally do this, you guys. Like I said, I've had these vinyl organizers for a while, but finally now getting to it, probably months, like not even kidding. Same with the cart. I got it from Target, and really simple. I'm horrible at putting things together. All of this intimidates me so much, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. But if I can do it, you can definitely do it. I'll make sure to leave it linked down below if you're interested or need some help for organizing some crafts, or need like inspiration. I hope this helps you to tackle that project little by little. You know, things do get done. It took me a couple days, 2 or 3 days to do this, but that's okay. Like, that's just, we just keep on rolling, right? But yeah, I wanted to get finally my Cricut items organized, and not just thrown in a bin in the storage.
I'm all alone in my hotel room. I'm getting drunk on booze from the mini bar. I wonder what you're up to. I shouldn't call you up, I know your number by heart. I see you wherever I go, and you don't even know. You are the stranger in the corner on the second floor. You're the girl next door, the girl next door. The stranger in the corner on the second floor. You're the girl next door. I know you're miles away from me, but still I dream of you and say your name in my sleep. Tell me, isn't that?
In case you are new and this is your first time watching one of my videos, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my channel. I like to do cleaning and organizing with seasonal decor, and have some motivation for you. You have a friend here, someone you can talk to and relate to. I don't have things perfect all the time whatsoever. I would never claim that. And when y'all tell me like I'm an inspiration, I'm like dumbfounded and don't believe that. So the more I hear it, the more I'm like, okay, I'm actually making a difference. So y'all are just incredibly, incredibly sweet. I'm so, so grateful for the community here and the friendships built over the years. Just truly grateful. But if you're new, that's a little bit about me and my channel. And like I mentioned earlier, a little bit about our family. But I would love to have you here on my channel and stick around for future videos. I love it. Probably decluttering and organizing videos are some of my favorite. They're just really satisfying. Sorry if you hear the little babies. I'm trying to work while having my babies around because, you guys, sleep is so important. And I've talked about that before. Like, sleep is important for your hormones, just like overall health, right? So I try to focus on my sleep. But sometimes that means I have to stay up late to do a voiceover or work on a YouTube video, which I love doing. I really, really do. It's just sometimes I have to sacrifice sleep. So it's kind of like, you know, a balance. And right now, as you hear me, it's like 10 in the morning, so my babies are around me right now. And so, yeah, but I really appreciate you guys being here and getting all of this organizing motivation.
Crazy. Just wanna call you up and tell you how I feel. I see you wherever I go, and you don't even know. You are the stranger in the corner on the second floor. You're the girl next door, the girl next door. The stranger in the corner on the second floor. You're the girl next door. You're the girl next door, yeah. Girl next door, yeah.
All right, so this looks so much better. I love it. I've been needing to do this for like a year.
Okay.
Yep, let's go put it away.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And go in here, Abby. No, put that back. Alright, so now that this rolling cart with all of my Cricut items and crafts are all together and nicely organized really made a huge difference for me, and I can roll it out when I need it. Now to focus on the filing cabinet, like I had mentioned earlier, it was in our storage, just not really working for us. And this project is not altogether finished. There are so many working parts to it. So I will be finishing this project, and you'll see what I mean here in a little bit. We have our kids' items, like kids' schoolwork, that I want to organize into specific bins for each kid. So I will be doing that in the near future. I just got to get the bins out of the storage. I've had those storage bins for years, once again, but I'm ready to tackle it now. I'm feeling really motivated. So I just need to go get those storage bins from our storage with my husband. He will help me with that. But organizing the filing cabinet, and you hear my little baby. What is it? A butterfly? It's okay. It's okay. It's just a toy. But yeah, just organizing the filing cabinet, sorry, and just getting it to the best organized as I can.
Drunk in room 308, and it's getting kinda late. I wish I could just call you up. I'm alone in room 308. Yeah, are you awake? Wish I could call you. I'm gonna call you. You are the stranger in the corner on the second floor. You're the girl next door. The girl next door. The stranger in the corner on the second floor.
Okay, so the little baby is down for a nap, and this is the items that I was talking to you guys about, the kids' items. So a lot of these items in this bin were their school items. The stuff on top is like the very minimal that I could put in the filing cabinet, but here we make yearly calendars for our family, and yeah, I was just quickly showing that to you guys, but I kind of have the years organized, except for the last 2 years I have not organized very well, just kind of thrown things in there. So In the near future, I will be organizing all of the kids' school items, which is only 2 right now, 2 of the 4 that are in school and have school projects. So yeah, I need to do that quickly because I still have these items in this basket and it cannot stay there.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush.
So I have organized this filing cabinet in the past. I will leave a linked video. It's a really old one, but it kind of just goes through the process of organizing the filing cabinet. As you see, I do have like a little system. It's not the best. And like I said, some of it also has the kids' items. So this will lessen once I get the kids' school items in their own school bins. But we have a lot of like home stuff and renting and just, you know, a lot of those documents that we need to keep on hand. But I feel it feels really nice to have the filing cabinet inside the house because there's just so much that is revolving and that needs to be filed away pretty frequently. So it was nice to get it back in the house, and this goes with a lot of like projects that you need to get done around your home. Like, you just do one thing at a time and you take it one day at a time. Do what you can and you will get there. You will get there as long as you keep working at it. And that's all I was doing, not overwhelming myself. Like I said, it took me a few days to get this, you know, organized, and it's still not 100% complete, but that's okay. We're making progress, and progress is better than no progress. Alright, to round out this closet, I'm going to just change all the hangers to black since that's what we have. And then that way it looks a little bit more cohesive, a little bit more organized. But we just need to use these diapers up. They're like the smaller size for Carter, but he's moving on up after the size, and he'll be the same size as Abby.
I don't wanna feel this way, but it's not that easy. You're complicating things for me. No, it's not that easy. Maybe just a little time can heal me, but it doesn't feel the way. What are you doing to me? Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just
So really quickly wanted to touch on these diapers and wipes. These items were in the laundry room, and I moved them into this closet, trying to free up some space in the laundry room, which I will be going through, as well as just one of those things that has been very neglected once again and needs to be tackled. So that will be part of my winter declutter and organize series that you'll be seeing in the near future. I want to get these things like crossed off, ready, so I can jump into the new year ready to tackle the new year ahead with some big goals. And now I am tackling the pantry. It was a hot mess, you guys. You're gonna see some disgusting bread. Like, we were just throwing stuff in here. Things were not organized whatsoever. And that's just life. I feel like it happens. It's okay. But just getting it organized. We have all been sick for a while now. I mentioned it not in my latest video, but the one before that. It was a, what type of video was it? Oh, it was a Christmas home reset after being sick. That's what it was. And we had just been really, really sick. And so this is one of the areas that was not focused on whatsoever. Everything looked horrendous. And then that mouse trap, if you know, you know. I'm not going to talk about it because I hate bringing attention to it. But yeah, oh, here's the part. Oh my gosh, look at that bread. I couldn't see it. And I really like going through my pantry like every couple weeks at the most. And it's definitely been like over a month that I had gone in here and like give it a quick, you know, tidy up and organize. Just, it's good to do this every once in a while or every couple of weeks because it lets you know what you need, what needs to be used up, and it's just highly recommend. And it's just got neglected.
So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down. And you keep on thinking you could save yourself. But that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just love. Get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love.
Alright, so now that the pantry is nicely organized and tidy up, the refrigerator, it was time to tackle this little fridge of mine. Again, things had been let go. We were all sick. I could barely function, much less like take care of like a kitchen that, you know, it can be done when we're all good. But yeah, these strawberries, oh, disgusting. And then at the very end of this bin, the cucumbers, they had leaked. And so it had leaked yucky, moldy, nasty stuff. So disgusting, I know, really, really bad. Yeah, and I just did a quick tidy up in the fridge. I didn't have a lot of time, but I knew I wanted to get this, like, I actually didn't know it was this dirty. Like, I had no idea, or I would have cleaned it a while back, not just for filming purposes. I legit had no idea. That's how much attention we've been, you know, paying in here. But I had a lot of old food, a lot of things that expired. So just getting this fridge cleaned out of the nasty things was my top priority at this time.
But sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Heart. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Our timeline's getting worn out when we're going acting like everything's sane. I never asked you to stay, but you're staying. You're giving it all for the fame. Your vanity, you have no shame. None of it makes any sense. Can you feel it? I don't wanna hear all your table talk. Let me see the one who you really are. I know it's so easy to play the part, but you're not being honest.
Alright, so we are heading into the laundry room. And this is where I'm going to organize. Alright, so this side of the closet, the right side, is actually the side of the closet that I'm focusing on. That side over there is kind of like our laundry items that I've organized before. But I'm focusing on this. It is just stuff everywhere. See? Not organized very well. It's a very small area, so it's kind of hard to get this angle. But my goal is to, I think, put the appliances up here and then put the rest of the food items on the bottom three. I think that is my goal, but then there's this lip right here that I can't put big appliances in, so I'll have to do like the smaller ones and like super like maybe paper towels back there, keep those up there, and tissues, which we don't have any right now. Paper plates that can stay up there. So yeah, this will be appliances, and like little back stock items. And then this will be all like food items. That's my goal. So besides cleaning baseboards, does anyone else know what to use fabric sheets for? We don't use them in our clothes, but as you can tell, we have a bunch, but probably because we got them from Costco. I hate wasting items. So if you have like another little cool alternative, let me know, so I can use these up. As we get into this part 2 winter series that I'm doing, I did do a winter time small home organization where I tackled some specific areas in my home, including a small closet, my Cricut items, turning them into a craft supply cart, and then tackling my pantry and fridge. I will have that video linked right here, and here's a picture of the thumbnail so you can check it out to continue on with all of the motivation to declutter and organize your spaces as well. So as you see me to start organizing this part of the laundry room, which is an extension of our pantry because we do have a small pantry. So doing what I can with the space that I have, is having small spaces, it can be a little tricky. So we just have to work with what we have and do the best. This area really needed some attention. It was getting way too chaotic. So again, it's time to hone in into those areas that are just bugging you. They're not working very well, and so that's what I recommend when you're having spaces that are like, okay, this is not working for me, it's way too messy, it's way too overcluttered, it's time to tackle it. So I'm here to like give you some motivation and encourage you that you got this one step at a time. I know it can be completely overwhelming. I can relate to that 100%. Once you get started, girl, you're gonna do awesome. Here I am just making some room to move over my KitchenAid mixer. So that's what I'm doing here, but I wanted to share a really special collab with you today. I know you guys have heard me talk about Michelle O'Malley before, and I am collaborating with her. So very grateful for all of her education and the motivation she provides on her channel. It's really changed my perspective so much, not only on YouTube, but just life in general. So I admire her so much. She has cleaning, decorating, organization videos on her channel, as well as decluttering routines, which I just find so perfect, and the perfect way to, you know, incorporate that into our daily routine. And not only does Michelle have cleaning, organizing, and decluttering motivation, she has a way of inspiring you in your life. It's really hard to explain, but this girl, she's just so awesome. Truly an inspiration to me on my YouTube channel and just life in general. Make sure to check her out. I will leave her video and links information down below in the description and in a pinned comment, so you can head on over once you're done watching. And I think you guys will enjoy her channel and her so much if you're not watching already. So with these shelves, I'm working from top to bottom, and that's a tip if you're having trouble on like where to start. You can start from top to bottom and tackle that area that is over cluttered or messy. And in this case, that's what I did in this space. I went from top to bottom. That way I could just get started. I didn't even know where to start. Or you can work from bottom to top if that's easier for you. But just out of like, I keep doing these things over and over, I have found that working from top to bottom works really well.
I won't make it easy for you now.
So I do like to use this area as my back stock. So once things are running low in my normal pantry, I will move the back stock items into my pantry, just like I'm moving the applesauce and pouches over to the pantry.
It's up my time.
And if you are new here or coming over from Michelle's channel, welcome you guys. So glad to have you here. And if you're coming back for yet another video, welcome back. Alright, so I think we have this better organized. We'll be going through a lot of these canned goods for Thanksgiving, which by the time you're watching this, happy Thanksgiving.
Dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick.
I really like how the appliances are up here, and then once we get more paper towels, that'll get filled up. But I do like the appliances are up here, and then I have a lot of the extra like bulky food items are, you know, taking up the space. My small pantry over there. But yeah, I think I like it. So I like to keep my canned goods in here and not in the pantry whatsoever. And then like a lot of the bulkier items, like these are like extras. Like I might put this in the fridge. I might put these out when I like restock my pantry. So I come here to restock my pantry, and then I can see like what else I need to buy. Like chicken stock, more granola bars, lots of extra cereal, lots of extra green beans. We had green beans already, but these were on sale, so that's why I just got them, because we're going to eat them anyway. And it's best to get things on sale if you're going to buy it already. Like, might as well save a few dollars.
Just watch me breaking your sweat.
You want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Hold on. Look.
Bye bye.
Hi. Oh, jumpy, 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 jumpy. Alright, you guys, so we're going to focus on my closet, my side of the closet. It's looking very chaotic. We're going to focus up here, focus on switching over to all the same hangers so it looks nicer. And then there's just like a lot going on here. We have a portable AC, which it's middle of winter, or like end of November, so we don't need it right now. So yeah, we're just going to focus on this. Get things tidy up down here. And then I have these organizers from Bright Room. Stackable, open, front to bin. And yeah, we're going to see how this works out on top of the closet part.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Again, working from top to bottom and just working in my small space of a closet. This is a shared closet with my husband. The other half is his, and I really like these bright room organizers and do recommend. So I will try to remember to have them linked down below. So if you're looking a way to organize a specific area in your closet, this has been working really well. I got this idea from Katie, from Typically Katie, my sweet friend, and I really like them. So here I am decluttering some items, and then I'm actually also switching the brown hangers and hangers that don't match with the black velvet. I find that having the same type of hanger helps with the mental aspect of it looking overwhelming. So as much as it is an investment, it is like just another extra step. I do feel that having the same hangers in that specific area helps with it not feeling so overwhelming and overcluttered. So it might be a slow transition if you want to do that in your closet one day, but I do recommend it. Like, I feel like it does help with your anxiety. It helps with the closet looking tidier, even though it may not be. It does help with that.
But don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me break it.
As you may notice, this video does have some decluttering, not too much, but it has some. And in this part, you see my decluttering some items. A lot of these spaces already that I was organizing, they're like pretty decluttered. It was just having those main things, but I wanted to go through my closet really quickly to make sure there were things that I didn't really wear, because I had a lot of things on the floor, like right here. You see a lot of things that were not hanging up that end up taking up space in the small closet. So even though I wasn't intentionally going into here to declutter, I definitely had to, because it just needed it. And I have heard, like, you should definitely declutter a space before organizing. So these spaces that I'm tackling in today's video, for the most part, didn't need major declutter. You know, I think when your space needs to be decluttered, and a way you know is if you're not using those items or you have no interest in them anymore, then you know it's time to declutter. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I was definitely thinking of you guys on this day and sending y'all so much love and really so much gratitude from my heart. I appreciate you guys so much and for being here and supporting me. And truly, this community is just one of a kind. So thank you so much for being here. And if you are new here, my name is Carla. I don't think I've mentioned that, and we're 14 minutes in. But this is Karlas Sweet Life, and I do like to I like to have cleaning and organizing motivational videos here and seasonal decor with that as well. And if you hear my little almost 1-year-old, that is him. He's just hanging out with me downstairs while I'm tackling my voiceover. We are a family of 6, and I've mentioned this in my last video. I'm trying to tackle my voiceovers during the day versus late at night because I want sleep, and not only that, but I want to go to sleep with my husband, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, you see a lot of things that were actually trash. The Halloween bag is all trash, and then I did have some donated items, and I was finally glad to put this blanket into this bag. So helpful. Definitely helped with keeping it much better organized. Alright, so here is the end result, and it does look better. Like, I can see what's going on. It's like an organized chaos, okay? We have the hangers, a camera, some leggings that I can't part with, and then an empty bin. So I can maybe throw up shirts that I don't want to hang up right away. I'll just throw them up there instead of just letting them fall on the floor. So it's not perfect, but like, it works for now, right? Like, we're just trying to make our lives a little bit less chaotic. Okay, so this area houses some of like our bathroom items, and then a whole lot of chaos. I used to have my underwear and socks in here, but we have this new dresser now, so my underwear and socks are in there. But like, what happened? Like, just crazy. So we're gonna tackle this area. Hopefully, I've done this area before, but I don't know like what's going on. And then up top, we're gonna keep those as pillows, like, because we don't really have a spot for them. So like I mentioned, the second shelf I have worked on before and organized and decluttered really well. It was just getting a little chaotic in there, very neglected. You do have to stay on top of organizing and decluttering. Like Michelle has mentioned in her past videos, it is a routine to declutter and organize, and I could not agree more. So you'll be hearing me say that from now on. But I feel like decluttering, organizing definitely need to become routines, and it's just like our daily routine. It needs to be a weekly or monthly routine to go through these areas and tackle them. But yes, again, I worked from top to bottom. I just found that worked easier in these spaces, and I don't know, I've been really fighting that as like my way to get started, is working from top to bottom. These two bins right here, they were kind of like my husband's bins, and that's why they're up top. He is 6'2", so he has no problem getting to these and seeing what's in them. So this worked perfectly for him.
I was worried you blow my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. Just wear a finger for people like them. Oh, no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky, oh. It's the way you make me feel so good, right now. It's the way you make me feel so good, oh. I keep on falling astray from my intuition, but I'm pretending it's not my fault. No.
So this part right here was actually the next day, and I wanted to share with you, when you're decluttering, organizing, or even cleaning a space in your home, like, it doesn't have to get done all in one day. And I was feeling very overwhelmed already after doing the top area. I was like, okay, I'm done. I needed a break so I could step away from, you know, it's just like a lot. It is something you have to like mentally process when you're decluttering and organizing. So sometimes you have to take your time with it, and definitely be nice to yourself. If you're tackling a specific project, just take it one day at a time, one project at a time. No, Carter. Here. Sometimes when you see the camera moving around, it's because Carter is playing with the tripod. So I wanted to quickly mention that. And this basket right here, I wanted to keep it like all of my feminine products. And I do want to get a white bin just to kind of make everything match. But now that I know the size that I need, I can easily order that and do like a Target drive up and make it easier. So I had started to tackle the second shelf, right? But I was like, I can't do this right now. Like, it was just too much. So I tackled the next shelf. But after finishing that shelf, I felt like, okay, I can now tackle this disaster of an area. And it really wasn't that bad, as bad as I thought it was. It was pretty much lots of organizing, putting things where they actually belong. I've gone through this area before, but I want to use up the items that I have. So in the next year, I'm definitely going to be using this area and utilizing it to my advantage and like for me and my husband to use. So I've told us that we are going to be using what we can so we can use it up as long as we like it, of course. So yeah, just tackling this area, and I just wanted to share, if something is just way too overwhelming, step away from a moment and then you can come back when you have collected yourself. This is definitely not very Pinterest worthy, I would say, but I wanted to share with you guys that using what you do have on hand sometimes will just work okay, and you can work your way up to getting what you really want to see in here. So having acrylic organizers are great if you don't have like a lot of stuff, and I have found that when I'm using acrylic organizers, you can see everything and all the little things, which does help in some aspects. But having a white organizer like the top shelf, you could see that you don't have to see what's all in there. So I think acrylic and white organizers have their own time to use them, and I just do my best to use what I have and then go from there. Like, if I can afford to get another different type of organizer, I will, but it takes time sometimes. I love this organizer, and it has worked for quite some time now. So I will have it linked down below if you need something for headbands and all the hair ties. Okay, I kid you not, I've had this jewelry box since last December. We did a Secret Santa with our family, and this is one of the things I wanted and had put on my wish list. You guys, it took me literally 11 months to open this up and do it. So I'm not perfect. I would never claim to do that, and just wanted to share with you realistically, sometimes that's just how it is. It's having the mental capacity to tackle a project like this, and it wasn't even that bad, but oh my gosh, why do I wait so long? I love this organizer so much, this jewelry organizer, and if you don't have something like a jewelry organizer of some sort, wow, highly recommend. Mine have literally been sitting in this little canister, or I have them in a bag as well that I need to go through. Like, I have some somewhere else. I think it's in my closet in the hallway, which I will be tackling that hallway closet. But anyways, having a jewelry box, awesome.
To just be honest, why is it so hard to speak the truth? Why is it so hard to just be honest when I want this? so hard to be honest? To be honest. Why is it so hard to be? Why is it so hard to be honest? To be honest. Why is it so hard to just be honest? Why is it so hard to speak the truth? Why is it so hard to just be honest when I want this? Maybe you want it too, so I just need to tell you. Away from the holy mind, pride. That's why I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head, don't feel my spine. You are my pill, I swallow it. Take me away to Neverland, where colors fade my disbelief and make me forget my memories. Rent a car you can't afford, put on a song that we both know. Let your hair out in the wind, put the pedal to the floor. Flame your light, take a smoke. Put your broken rip-off wafers on. Doesn't matter if the sun goes down, we'll still be up.
Alright, so we are in my boys' bedroom. Yeah, we're gonna tackle some areas in here. We're going to actually organize in here. So it looks like he did some, but we're going to use the IKEA organizers to get this nicely fixed up. And then right inside, it needs some touch-up. And then this as well, like, yeah, this needs some work.
You are my pill, I swallow it. Take me away to Neverland, where colors fade my.
And just sharing a little bit about me and my channel. I really enjoy sharing cleaning, organizing motivation with decluttering routines and also seasonal decor throughout the whole year. We are a family of 6, so lots of, things to do around the home pretty much all the time. And I love sharing the real life behind it all. I love sharing the motivation and then even sometimes the down times, which I do have anxiety and depression. I would say my depression is not high right now, thankfully, very grateful, but the anxiety, that comes and goes, just depending on the season that I'm in or the month that it is, the time of the season pretty much. But I do share lots here on my channel, and I would love to have you for future videos. I actually shared a winter series. This is a part 3 now, and I have really been going through my home. And we are in military housing, so spaces are tight and they are small, and we're doing our best to go through them and actually organize them properly to better suit our families. The beds that are right here are the IKEA beds, and they have 2 drawers in each of them, and they're very big drawers. And I was just using the IKEA organizers as I showed in the beginning of the video, but I love those organizers. They fit perfectly in these IKEA dresser beds or the IKEA drawers, which I actually did a whole makeover for the boys' bedroom. It did not look like this before. If you want to check it out, I'll make sure to leave it here in the iCard and down below in the description, so you can check it out and see the transformation, or if you need specific links, like I'll leave, that's all on that video. But yeah, just organizing the boys' area. As you can tell, very, very chaotic and really needed some organizing and decluttering in this space.
And make me forget my memories. Rent a car you can't afford. Put on a song that we both know. Let your hair out in the wind. Put the pedal to the floor. Flame your light, take a smoke. Put your broken rip off wafers on.
So the goal behind this winter series that I'm doing here on my channel is to get ready for, or starting to get ready for 2023. I really wanted to welcome the year feeling a little bit more organized, feeling a little bit more decluttered. Although I know Christmas is coming, which this is also like in preparation for that. But we, like I mentioned, we are a military family and we're actually going to be traveling to Texas for the holidays. And we're so beyond excited. We haven't been with our families for Christmas for about over 3 years now. So we're really excited. Actually, yeah, it's been over 3 years. So we're really looking forward to being with our family during Christmas and really, really looking forward to it. But I really wanted these areas that I've been tackling in the winter series are areas that have been neglected and they have really been needing some attention. So I am taking this project full on and really going through these spaces to declutter and organize.
We'll still be up, don't care about the place we found. We'll still be up, we're in this together.
And now I'm going to focus on Braden's side. It's just like disaster, and I need to like go through with him and see like what he doesn't want as far as like underwear, like favorite underwear, favorite socks, because yeah, we need to do something about this. It's just too many. He has too many, so we need to declutter. But I'll probably get him to do that with me. So these items that Jake has outgrown of, and I'm going to pass them on to Braden. He's just not ready to get into them yet. So we're going to make a spot for that as well, for him to grow into these clothes.
Fall down, doesn't matter if the sun goes up, 'cause we will still be high when the lights out.
In my opinion, decluttering and organizing projects should definitely be part of our routines. So it may not be part of our daily routine, but even like a monthly routine where we go into these spaces and reorganize and declutter things that, you know, you're seeing that you're not using, or items that don't fit, in this case, the clothes. So I really feel like routines to declutter and organizing are really important. And it's been a couple months that I came in here to reorganize Braden's items, and I could tell that it definitely needs to be a routine, like a little bit more often than the 2 months, and that's why I said maybe monthly. But every space is going to have a, you know, different time frame of when you need to go back in there and reorganize or declutter. So just finding that and fine-tuning the spaces to the needs that you need in your home, I think will be really helpful to keep up with your home.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young.
I totally understand that areas can be really overwhelming when you need to declutter and organize, and only you will know if you need to declutter first, which getting rid of items helps with the organization. So if you know that, oh, I'm not using this, let's focus on decluttering first before you go in there and organize things that you're not even going to be using. So I feel like that is to your discretion, and in order to get started with a space that feels overwhelming, just pick a small area and start with that, because you will build momentum and you'll see the progress and be like, okay, I can do this and I can move on to the next section of your project. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, remember, just start with a small section and then move on from there.
We came to party all night.
Like, I just worked on one drawer at a time because I knew if I took everything out of like Braden's side or Jake's side, then it would just be way too overwhelming. So I took one drawer at a time and just do what works best for you. I really like that handheld vacuum. We actually use it in our bathroom because I lose a lot of hair. And so my husband bought this because we can vacuum it daily. And so, yes, I love that little handheld vacuum.
We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Alright, and now we're going to focus in here and focusing on this bottom area because it is a disaster. Look at it. Oh my goodness. And then we got the other side of the closet. So we actually had to take out a shelf that housed all of their books out of this closet. So the kids were left with no closet. So that meant it was just left on the floor, which creates quite the chaos. And so I did get a 6-cube storage from Target. My husband put it together for me and I got to tackling this project, and oh my gosh, a cube organizer is seriously the best thing when you have plenty of stuff to put in them. And highly recommend if you have a space that just has like lots of things in it, try to get the cube organizer and tackle and use it to organize that space. If you look at this pile of stuff, like it's just a pile of stuff.
And you seem to agree with me, but when there's complications, you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall, and every time I trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
So the clip where I organized the colors, the books by colors, it was blurry, so I just took it out. But I wanted to share that putting your books in rainbow color, it helps with your mind, and it helps with knowing that everything is like nicely put together, and it makes it feel nicely put together. So as much as you don't have to do that extra step, I do feel like it helps, and the kids will not put it back in the rainbow color. But I at least get the satisfaction for a little while that, you know, it's nicely organized. But like I said, the kids won't do it, but that's okay. You know, they're just living their best life, just putting the books wherever they want. And here you see me taking out some Pokemon cards from the Lego bins because the Pokemons needed to be addressed. So this is actually organized. I have no idea who did this, but I'm guessing Brayden. Wow, super organized, right? So I'm gonna have the boys go through these Pokemon cards because it is just way too many. I know there's in here like that is full of Pokemon cards, so they need to go through this, and then I'm actually gonna have Brayden go through his Legos and see what he can get rid of. So these items need to go downstairs. This is trash. Pulled some trash out of their bedroom. And then this is all donation. So pretty darn good. So I came into Carter's room to fit the boys' portable AC. So we're in Carter's bedroom right now. And then, so on this side, I moved Carter's AC. I know it's a lot to keep up with. Moved his in here. I can't make it fit any better. And then these items were on the bottom. So I fixed that so I can move this here. And then we're going to put the boys' AC right here. That's where Carter's was in here. So we're just trying to make it work. But I brought you in here because I started a keepsake box for all the kids. And yeah, so this I got from Home Goods. And it came with this one. So I got the larger size and then the medium size. I have one for Abby too, and I love them. So I started to do this with Carter and then the boys as well. But I wanted to share with you, it's like their little keepsake boxes. And then here is all the newborn things that I just cannot get rid of. Like his little hello world, like welcome to the world. His little hat from the hospital. His coming home outfit is in here. This one. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in the keepsake box. This one to get it organized. So it is a new day and I want to quickly come in here, see if I can declutter anything, and then just organize these to all the same hanger. There's some hangers that are different over there, and yeah, just want to have them all the same and make sure to go look through these clothes quick, you know, make sure everything fits well. So after organizing and decluttering the lower part of their closet, after that I could not do anymore, so that's why it is a new day. I had the time to actually come in here and go through their clothes, you know, just to make sure they're using things that fit them properly and fit them good. But on the day before, I just had no more energy. It just takes a lot of things out of you. Like, you have to be focused, and yeah. So it is a new day, and if it takes you a while to do a project, that's okay. Like, take your time with it. I actually love organizing, and I love doing these spaces because it just feels so much better. It feels just lighter and cleaner and just so much better. Here is the before on Jake's side of the closet, and again, I was just trying to get the same hanger because, as I mentioned in my last video, I do think having the same hanger does help your mind. It helps your mental health, and the overwhelmingness feeling and anxiety, I feel like it really does help in just keeping things the same, and it just eases your mind. So it does take a while sometimes to accumulate the same hangers, but I think it's totally worth it.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if you...
I did color coordinate their clothes. I had the time for it, and it just looks really nice. Even if it's for a little while, I still enjoy it, and it's just part of it. It gives me joy. So you definitely don't have to go the extra step to do this, but look at the before and look at the after.
I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark.
I just need to have Brayden try this on, and if it doesn't fit him, then we'll pass it on to Carter.
Yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie.
So these are donated items. Those are complete trash. They have a bunch of holes in them. And then I did give some to Carter.
I can hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too... All along, I feel like you need your space.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go.
Prisoner in your own home that ain't great. But I know that you ain't...
Okay, so we are in our upstairs hallway closet. Let me just give you I have my ring light because it's very yellow lighting, but it's upstairs in the hallway. And this is what we're dealing with. So this is our linen closet, and if you're new here, we are a military family, and spaces tend to be on the smaller size, But I believe this linen closet is a really great size for our home. So very grateful for the space that we have. Back in our Hawaii home, we had a one linen closet and it was so small. And so I feel like I can compare those two, and this one is definitely bigger. So very grateful. But as a family of 6, we just accumulate a lot. We have a lot of things, towels, sheets, and you know, all that comes with it. So yes, we're starting in the linen closet, and like I mentioned earlier, we will be tackling some gift items and birthday items that kind of go together and organizing that. I love to share any tips and ideas that I have. Like I told y'all, I really hope you get some inspiration from this and tackle maybe one area in your home that will make you feel better about it. If you're new here, my name is Carla. Welcome. And if you've come back for another video, I so appreciate you guys. Here I was doing a little reel and shorts video that you see me trying to film with one hand. Is terribly hard. It's very hard, but you guys, do you fold your towels like this? I wanted to try a different method to see if it would take up less space, and to be really honest, I am not sure it takes up less space. So I am still contemplating this way of folding the towels. I haven't fully committed to folding the towels this way. My husband says he does not like it, so I don't know. I have to be honest, and we're not fully on board. I tried watching some videos to fold towels to save space, but if you guys have any ways to fold your towels a specific way that saves space, I would love to know. You can send me a message on Instagram if you want to show me a video, or send me a link as well. I would love to check it out. But like, I was trying this new method of folding the towels, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure I am on board. I do think it's important when you are decluttering and organizing specific spaces in your home. I feel like you should try different methods to see if they work better, if it can make your home be more efficient. I think that is the whole point behind decluttering and organizing, is making those areas work more efficiently and work better for your family. So that was my attempt to try to see if I could fit more towels in here. We don't have any more towels than what you see on the screen besides the ones that we use on the daily. So the point being is, don't be afraid to try new ways of organizing or decluttering, because you may love it and you may hate it, but you won't know if you hate it without trying first. So I did add in a couple more baby towels that they weren't in the before shot. So I feel like they did fit a few more towels. So I don't know. We'll have to see in the future if I continue using this method of folding towels. So I really like this organizer because it's got like the shoe pockets, but then it has bigger pockets, and then it has one big pocket down here. So I really like that. I will be getting back to that organizer, and I will be putting some things in there. I wanted to first go through these bins. They were semi-organized because I did a huge organize when we first moved in. I think I've done an organizing project in here a couple of times, and I can tell you that it definitely has been working. So in the before clips, I don't know if you guys noticed, the bottom of the closet is where I was having a really hard time. And so when I get to that point, I will point it out a little bit more. But you know, you have to upkeep with certain things, you have to reorganize certain things because a life happens, and especially like when you're getting sick, you're not going to sit here and like organize it all pretty and declutter. So yeah, we had been sick in November. Yeah, November. So things just got a little bit chaotic, out of hand. So just reorganizing these bins and just organizing them a little bit better, just so when we do need these items, we can get to them. They were like the first aid kits, and then like the cold and ibuprofen for kids and all that, just having it all together. And actually this made me look at what we had and what we need. So when you are decluttering or organizing your medicine cabinet items, I would totally focus on the items that you really go for and write them down so you can do a little restock. And that way you have it when the time does come and you're not like just empty-handed. I feel like that is the worst. There's nothing worse than being sick and then having to go out and get whatever it is. So this next tip is totally up to you. You can do the KonMari method, where she tackles a specific area and she takes every single thing out all at once, or you can work in sections at a time. I'm going to, I don't know if there's an actual method for that, but we're just going to call it the Karla method for now, because lately I have been tackling sections at a time. That way I don't get overwhelmed with all the things. So I was just working one shelf at a time, and that is what works for me. And just throwing it out there, if you guys get overwhelmed or it's just a lot, like you have a lot going on too, like you're just busy and you can't tackle all the linen closet or all the shelves all at once. Tackle one shelf at a time, maybe one day at a time, and that way you can feel like you're getting some progress done without having to leave out the whole linen closet out in the hallway or in your bedroom.
All alone, I feel like you need your space. Prisoner in your own home, that ain't great. But I know that you and me are safe. We'll finally get away.
So this video is definitely part of my winter series, part 4. Can you believe I've done 4 videos on decluttering and organizing my home? You guys, I could not stand another week or 2 or 3 to go by to get ready to declutter and organize my home. These areas have been really neglected, and I'm so proud and happy now that these areas are, you know, organized and decluttered, and I can go into the new year with a little bit more of a fresh mind. And I totally understand, like, if you cannot tackle it right now, that's okay. You have holidays coming up and just lots of traveling and family time, and I can totally understand that. I had the time, and it did take me time, you know, and so I had to do specific dedicated time to declutter and organize these really neglected areas. And so we are going to Texas for 3 weeks on December, which, if you follow me, make sure to follow me on Instagram if you want to see a little bit more behind the scenes. But I will be posting there of, you know, our time there and our adventures. But definitely follow me on Instagram if you want to see that. So yeah, I didn't want to come back from Texas, which we come back from Texas January 4th. I did not want to come back and just feel so overwhelmed with everything. You know, I had my decorating up. It was good to go. I've done like my Christmas decorating. And so, you know, I didn't want to come back and just feel overwhelmed with all the things and the pressure. And there's no pressure to declutter and organize. That is on your time, but that I knew I would feel like that. So if you need to come back to these videos beginning of the year, please do so. I will have like a playlist for you guys, and share this with anyone that you might find this helpful, like if they're going through a journey to declutter and organize. I think these videos can really help someone, and sharing is truly very caring. I would truly appreciate that. But okay, so you guys saw me organize the band-aids. We have a thermometer section and a nail section. So it's kind of like all, you just use those little drawers for whatever you use most, right? And then my jewelry organizer that I used in my last week's video, and you guys love that video so much. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. And yeah, this jewelry organizer, did you see that bin it was in? I mean, I finally now have it all organized, and I'm so proud that I can finally, open these up and wear them accordingly.
Wanna be free of this heart. Yeah.
So honestly, I feel like the bottom of this closet is the destruction zone. It was my problem area, and I probably could have done this first, but I had to work my way down. If you guys have been watching my Declutter and Organize series, you have heard me talk about working from top to bottom, and that seems to just like help me get started. It helps build some momentum, and so that's one of my tips, is start from top to bottom. If you're finding that you just don't even know where to start, do that and see if that helps you. But as you saw, this bottom area of the linen closet was very messy, very chaotic. I did end up decluttering some things in here that we're just not using.
Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow. Yeah.
So the very top shelf of this linen closet, it has a lot of my husband's items, and I've organized those items with Dollar Tree bins, and that was one of my next tips. I do have these bins that I got from the Dollar Tree, not the one I'm currently working on right now. Those are from Target, and they're like, I think I'll have to link them down below because I really like these bins, and I had one initially and I knew I liked them, so I ordered 3 more, and I'm so glad that I did because now everything is like nice and matching. It took me a really long time to order them, and it took me even a longer time to get it all organized. I had the bins for about months. I think this is like a repetitive thing I've been saying in my Declutter and Organize series, is that I've been holding on to these things because I don't know, I had this block to declutter and organize my home. But you just need to get in that mindset, like, okay, it is time to do this, time to get things in order. And I would say it took me about a month to tackle all of these things. You guys are seeing them every Saturday, like one a week. So you guys have literally been coming on this journey with me to declutter and organize the most neglected areas in my home. So yeah. That's crazy, right? And it's really cool to think about that I've literally brought you guys along this journey. But the bins really help with containing the things and all the things, So we have sheets in some of them, 2 of them. And then the other one was like the bathroom curtains. So I could not think. And then the other one was just the boys' linen, like extra linen.
Away forever. Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time I remember that it's over.
All right, and now moving on to this Target shoe organizer, but that's not what I used it for. I used it for all of the extra little items that just had like 1 or 2 things, like one of them housed all of the toothpaste and then the toothbrush heads and floss, just those little things that they don't need like a whole bin. And oh my gosh, I am so excited that I got that, and I highly recommend for when you're organizing your linen closet, get you one of those and organize all the things in here. I mean, I feel like you can fit cleaning products in here. So these items right here are the items that got donated. So that's pretty awesome. A huge bag full of items that were getting donated. And then these items in this bag were being trashed or recycled, I should say. So yeah, that's a pretty good job to declutter this space. And I was very proud of that because I actually didn't expect to declutter too much. I kind of knew what was going on in here, but this is the after. What do you guys think?
You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah, yeah. You never lose an argument. So I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah, yeah. I always knew that this would happen.
All right, so I have my gift bag box with the birthday stuff, like, you know, and big gift bags. So I got something from Amazon. It's not going to do the job fully, but I think this can be better controlled. And so I got this from Amazon. I thought the pockets were going to be a lot bigger. I got this a while back, so I miscalculated. I'll have to look something up for the bags themselves, but I like that it hangs on a door. This is our entryway. But I like that it can hang versus being like something on the ground, because we have no space for this. It's just sitting in a bin in the storage room. So I want to be able to get to the things a little bit easier. So hopefully this can do the job, and then have like only gift bags in the bin. So hopefully this works out the way I think it is in my brain.
Give me some time to get stronger. I'll be okay, just give me a little bit longer.
Okay, so be honest with me. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you have a bin or a area or maybe a drawer of all the gift bag items and birthday items? Tell me how it is and where it is. So this bin, I've had this for a really long time, and it just worked. Like, it worked okay, you know, but man, things really got lost in here, and you'll see in a little bit like how much was in here. And I really truly feel, I use that a lot, really truly. But I really feel, now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm using really a ton. So I do feel that the organizer that I got really, oh my gosh, that it helps with organizing all the gift bag items. Oh, fun fact, you guys, I have ran a half marathon and a full marathon. I was crazy. I don't know if I would do that now. I'm also not in shape for that, but not that I was in shape for the full or my half either. Like, I truly wasn't, but I did it. I freaking did it. And I did the Austin, I think I did the Austin full marathon, and then I did the half marathon. Man, wild times. But so proud of that for sure. But anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, having an organizer to organize your gift bag items. And I like held all like the birthday things together. So I held all the balloons together and gift bags and tissue paper, and then the stuff, whatever this stuff is called, you know, I just kept it all together because it was just birthday items. So yeah, I really like this organizer that I got.
Yeah, we're gonna win the struggle we're in. It's never goodbye till it's over.
So I would recommend this organizer. I like it a lot. And now when it's a birthday or like a party we're going to, now I can go to this section and not feel so overwhelmed. I'm actually going to be hanging it in the storage room because we have a lot of sliding doors downstairs. We have a couple of closets downstairs, but they're not like a door, they're just like sliding doors. So I don't have another spot to hang it, but I think in the storage room it'll be just fine to hang this. And that's what I love about it, is that you can pretty much put it anywhere. You can put it behind a door, any door that you have, and it will work and it will do its job. And if I ever get an organizer for the gift bags themselves, I will keep you guys updated. But I don't know. I'll have to like look out for one. I've seen carts, so I have seen that, but my problem is I don't have room for a cart, you know, like I just don't have room for it. But if you do have room for it, I feel like that would be a really good idea.
Don't talk about it like you're crazy. You know damn well I can't replace you. Just say what you mean. Don't waste your time being mad at me. Say what you mean, say what you mean. And you'll get what you need, get what you need. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you. The way you look at me is absent. It's like you're walking through a labyrinth. Just say what's going on. Don't waste your time being all alone. Say what you mean, say what you mean. And you'll get what you need, get what you need. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you. Don't play me, cause you're pushing me away. Don't say to me.
Okay, so this is so much better. So I have this runner, I have the little decorating, I don't know what it's called, clips for table runners, and then balloons, a ton of balloons, some ribbon in here, and then I have like banner items. Like all of these are banner items. I can see right here that my thank you stickers are right here, and then back here I have some stickers that have some letters. So I put it to where I can see everything, but like banners are right there. Wrapping paper is right here. I did it pretty tight, but I like this Velcro because it like holds on to them. And then balloon holders, I have treat bags back here so I can see it. Some more garland, more tissue paper because I couldn't fit anymore, but now that I can see like I have enough tissue paper, I have boy and girl and neutral tissue paper, I know I don't need to buy anymore. So having it like this is something like, okay, I don't need anymore because I have pretty much every color. So this is very helpful versus a bin that's just like scattered. So even though it doesn't fit all on here, it does help with organizing and like going through the products, you know what I mean? Like the treat bags, I can see that I have them now. And since I couldn't fit everything in one location, I have all the bags right here, but instead of laying them flat, I did it to where I can like go through it like a filing cabinet. Doesn't that make much better sense? And I did fold the bigger bags in half. So like the really big ones, just fold it in half. And I feel like this will be a better way to get to bags and see exactly what I have. And then these are like themed banners and whatnot. This is like Fortnite. This is like girly. And then, yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, anyways. I think this is so much better now.
Try to give you more than words. When I
Alright, if you guys made it till the end, leave me a green emoji down below in the comments so I can thank you so much for sticking till the end. I feel like I sound like a broken record. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed this decluttering and organizing for 2023 and just getting my home, my small home organizing tips and ideas. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for future content and give this video a thumbs up. I so appreciate you so much, and I look forward to posting more videos like this in the future. I will leave another marathon video with organizing and decluttering, specifically focusing on that, and maybe you'll get more motivation. Truly, thank you again for watching. I so appreciate it. I love you guys. I will see you on my next video. Bye.